What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, I hope you're all well. We're taking a look at Vechain today, first of all on the daily time frame because it's formed a daily bullish cross. We haven't seen it in a while. Actually, we did see one over here back in August and that was actually a failure. So when something's a failure, it means that it does not want to go up. So if it doesn't want to go up and it loses the EMAs, it wants to go down into a downtrend and lose the low. But you did not do so. We were constantly saying on the channel, as long as Vechain is above 2 cent, then it is bullish because that is the higher low that was formed and we don't want to lose this higher low. This is where essentially everything changed because we were rejecting these EMAs over here. Look, we rejected this EMA, the 20, and we lost the low. We went lower. So when we reject the 20 EMA 1, 2, 3 times, we should lose the low. And we did not do so. We created a higher low. And so you began this uptrend by with the higher low, then a higher high, higher low, higher high, until this point. So because you never broke above that, you could technically say this is an M pattern over here. And so this is your neckline. So what should happen now is, although we have a bullish cross, we need to see the bullish cross held. And you did not hold it on the 55. We should have held it on the 20 or the 55 to continue in this uptrend, to invalidate the potential M pattern over here. So we failed to hold the bullish cross, which means that this is definitely not bullish and we should now lose 2 cent and 1.98 cent. We should go ahead and close below that, continue to 1.4 cent, the next target, whatever it was. So now that we formed a bearish cross and we've ran into it as resistance, confirmation that this is a downtrend. Not only that, you were in this 300-day downtrend we've spoken about on this channel. From this point, not even from all the way at the top, just from this point, you were in a 300-day downtrend until you broke out, essentially. So if we're zooming back in, over here, we managed to break out 300 days and then back test it, essentially, as support. But we'll go into that in a second. Going back to the daily bearish crossover here, that's a signal you want to lose the low. As we've just explained, there's an M pattern, so to say. And if you close below the neckline of 2 cent, then yeah, we're definitely validating this M pattern. But of course, even though you had the bearish signals, we did not lose the low. We didn't even lose the higher low. So Bitcoin, Vechain never actually became bearish in this case, although it had all the things to help it lose the low. It just couldn't do so. So the bulls were there by holding the higher low. And as we've got higher lows, we should expect a bullish breakout eventually with this double bottom. And we were telling you guys on the channel, way before the breakout over here, we're going to get pulled towards this like a magnet as long as we're above this higher low. And once we clear this, onwards and upwards to our technical target up at 4.5 cent, essentially anywhere between 4 to 4.5 cent. And you can see by the time we're up there, we'd have validated this double bottom over here once we're closing a daily candle above the 1 fib level over here. Let's just drag this green line a bit up, just there. And our double bottom target is around 5.7 cent. So yeah, we're almost retested. Well, we're almost coming back into this. If you remember correctly, I changed the chart and flipped it upside down to make this a lot clearer for you guys. We can see here we had some support once, twice. I know some of you, I've already explained it on the channel, but I know if you're new, you'd be saying that's the wrong line. But I've already explained on the channel that if I had the line drawn out like this, there'd be less specific touches. It is also still a line. Look, you've only got 1, 2, and 3 right now. But if we put it back there, we've got more specific touches. And you can see, although you were having fake outs, look, you're holding it as support. You went out, you broke back above, and you confirmed it as support. So I know that this is valid. Although it looks like it's going through, you need to realize that when we're drawing supports and resistances, there are fake outs. So with trend lines, uptrends and downtrends, there are also going to be fake outs. So you need to take that into consideration when you're drawing your trend lines, essentially. Look, you are holding it as support. And when you close back inside, you held it as support as well. So yeah, here's support again, support. And then when you broke out, resistance, resistance. So multiple touches rather than that line over here, them actually only being 3 touches. This is still an accurate line. You can still keep this line on because when you are actually above this line, essentially, you know, we're in the clear, and that's lining up exactly with our gold box. So when we are actually above this gold box, that's how we know this is at least a signal. We're going to have this quick impulse all the way until 3.4 cent, and we were able to call that all the way from down here. So that would have been a 40+% trade, up around 10%. Even if you were to enter once it has broken out, that is a 30% trade. So again, if I flip the chart for you, we actually have, I think, an inverse head and shoulders over here. If I zoom out, you can even say it's a rising wedge. So let's just draw the rising wedge first. So we've got a rising wedge over here, something like this. And when we break out, you go to the bottom. So that's why we're coming into these key supports over here and bouncing for the moment. So if we just get rid of that now, then we've also got this inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder. You've got a technical target. Essentially, all your targets are going to come up to this gold box essentially, and that's why we've drawn this this magnet. Flip the chart upside down, and yeah, you can see the inverse head and shoulders patterns target is going to take you into this gold box, and that's why we were able to give you this last week on the channel. So make sure you do stay tuned. Make sure to like this video and push it for 100 likes. I do appreciate if you could also share the video, share the content over on Twitter or whatever you can do so. And yeah, make sure to follow my Twitter as well if you want to take action on the course. It's over 50% off at the moment, and I will be doing a giveaway for reaching over 4,000 subscribers. Now, let's push for 5,000 subscribers on the channel. Let's hope we can do that very soon. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today's update on Vechain. We're just simply waiting to actually break above this gold box. It's going to be a resistance at first, so expect a rejection. But once we are, so essentially do something like this. And once we are above this gold box, we're going to start this journey to 4.5 cent. But you can see by the time you're at 4.5 cent, obviously there's a key resistance, but we have a double bottom technical target higher at around almost 6 cent. So yeah, very exciting times going forward. Make sure to follow the Bitcoin updates day by day, because as long as Bitcoin is bullish, we should see these pumps in Vechain as we've been doing so. It's amazing that it's finally moving from the bottom. All the disbelievers that thinking this was dead is starting to climb back up. This is our first key resistance, but the amazing first step is that daily bullish cross. I hope you guys enjoyed today's update. Please do like, subscribe and comment to bump up the algorithm. If you do want to support the channel, check out those memberships, send in a super thanks. But yeah, if you want the education where I teach you this through a video course, zero to a self-sufficient trader, you don't need any knowledge whatsoever. It's all taught in this pre-recorded video course. That's over 50% off at the moment till the end of the year. But also, if you want to take further action, I do offer one-to-one mentorship with over 10 hours of one-to-one help through a video call with me. Obviously not 10 hours in one go, 10 1-hour lessons. But yeah, just private message me over on my Twitter, Louis_crypto, where I can send you more information about this. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.